Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 7 of Marvin's 5. Which means that next week is going to be our final episode until the end of the season. From here, I'd like to thank everybody for watching us and trying the dishes for the past 7 weeks. For today, I'm going to share with you this beautiful recipe that has been a signature dish of Tarragon Restaurant, obviously updated many times, but today I'm going to show you the original one of Beef Strudel. Okay, so I'm going to order my 5 ingredients from my Wolt app. Perfect. Now that my ingredients have arrived, I have the red wine, sweet chili, my strudel pastry or pastry, ribeye, and onion. Now it's time to start our first step, preheating the oven for 180 degrees. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to open my pastry. As you see, I'm going to cut this between 4. Okay, I'm going to put it aside here, and I'm going to start by pasting these cups with a little bit of butter. Okay, I'm going to use my hands for this because I want to get it everywhere. Okay, this process that we are preparing right now is only because we don't want the pastry to stick with the outer of the cup. Okay, there you go. We need to make sure that we hit all of it so it doesn't stick. Okay, I know it's a little bit messy, but this is, in my opinion, the best way to do this. Okay, now I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm going to bring my dish out. Okay. And these, I'm going to place them over here. Okay. Now I cut these already. Okay. And I'm going to place them like this. Okay. Very easy dish. And these flavors that come out of this dish are really, really nice. There you go. Perfect. Now I'm just gonna put them in the oven. Okay. And over here, I'm gonna start heating up my pan. And I'm going to start by chopping my onion. There you go. Perfect. My pan is almost heated. I'm gonna put in olive oil and we will put the onions right after the pan is a little bit more hot. Okay, now I'm gonna chop my ribeye steak. Beautiful, nice piece of meat, nice and marbled. Now for me, I'm going to remove all the fat and the grizzle, and I'm going to remove the centerpiece of fat. Okay, these, when you cook them, there are parts of the meat that unfortunately they do not cook enough for you to eat them. So it's best if you remove them before cooking, okay, for this dish. I'm going to throw in the onions. There you go. I'm going to continue chopping the meat over here. Beautiful. This recipe is one of the originals. We've updated it plenty of times, but this is where it started from. And I wanted to share with you the original recipe of the beef strudel. It was a signature dish in Tarragon. Beautiful. It's time for us to put the meat. Just seal it a little bit. And then we add our wine, okay? Before we add the wine, actually, we need to add a little bit of sweet chili. Okay? Gonna toss this around a little bit. Perfect. I'm gonna have a look at the pastry. Beautiful. There you go. A little bit more before we season it. Beautiful. Now, we're gonna add a little bit of salt. Now after it's sealed, a little bit of pepper. And a little bit of chili. There you go. Now, I'm gonna add the sweet chili. And then, after a bit more tossing, we're gonna cook it a little bit more and add our wine. With this dish, I'm pairing this beautiful Shiraz that I'm gonna start tasting it now. Beautiful. Let's see the pastry. It needs a few more minutes, okay? Now it's time for us to throw in the wine and let it simmer until it's ready. Now that our sauce is almost ready, I'm going to take my pastry out. This is also ready. Beautiful. I'm going to place it a little bit down like this onto the plate. And I'm going to plate our beef strudel. Very nice. I'm gonna take some of the Shiraz that we paired with this beautiful beef strudel, and it's time for me to cut. Beautiful. Now I'm going to pair this beautiful dish with this amazing Shiraz from Penfold. Beautiful. From here, I'd like to thank Walt for the ingredients and Fino for our kitchen, and make sure next week you all watch us because it's the finale, and see you all next week.